Hello everyone and welcome to this Concept3 course where we will learn to make a platformer game, using Concept3. And this course does not require any prior knowledge or experience with Concept3 or any other game engine, and everything is doable with the free version. That in mind, we will start with learning how to set up a Concept3 project and take a look of the user interface. So without further ado, let's get to it. First, we want to launch the Concept3 Editor, and we can do it by pressing these buttons, and it will give us a option to take a guided tour, but we don't need it, so we can just say no thank you. And to start a new project, we just press the new project button, and it will give us a few options to change the settings of the current project. First is the name, and you can name it whatever you want, but I'm going to name it as a platformer, because we're going to make a platformer game. Then the second option is to choose presets. So basically we can choose what kind of aspect ratio we want for our game, but currently I think the 16:9 is a good option, as it's the most popular aspect ratio in mobile devices. But if you want to make a game for a computer or PC, then the 1080p, usually the landscape, is the best option. Then we have viewport size, and here we can change the how big the viewport will be in pixels. But currently, what we have here is fine for this project. Then we have orientations, which means that we can choose what kind of orientation our game will use if it's used in mobile devices. If you choose any, then the game orientation will change depending on what is the orientation for the mobile device. But if we choose a landscape, it will try to force it to stay as a landscape orientation, which basically means that the wider side is horizontally on the screen. Then we have the start with option. There are two event sheet and scripts. I think the event sheet is good because we are going to use the Concept3's visual scripting, and it will be done in the event sheets. But if you want to write your own scripts, I think it uses JavaScript, then you can choose the script, but we will use the event sheet for now. Then finally we have the option to optimize for a pixel art, and choosing this, it will change few settings in the project that will optimize for the pixel art or like the retro style pixel arts. But we are not going to need that in this project, so this is all the settings that we will going to change. And then we can just press the create button. And now we have the main view of the editor. And right here in the middle, we can see the current layout, and basically it's the current level of the game, but we haven't put anything in the level yet, so it's completely empty. Next we have the properties window right here, and as the name suggests, it will show all the properties of the current selected object in the game. So if we press in the layout, then we will get the properties of the current layout. There's the name, the layout 1, which can be seen right over here also. Then the size, and all of the other things that we can change here. And the previous settings that we set in the before creating the project, we can see here in the project properties. Here in the display, here's the viewport size that we chose, the aspect ratio, and all of those. So they can be changed later also if you decide to do something else. Then we have the project window, and this will show everything that we will have in our game. Well, currently we have only one layout and one event sheet, and well, if we add something, then there will be new, or like all the objects will be seen right here in this hierarchy. And well, we have also like few icons here that are used for the Concept3's like logo, but other than that, we don't have anything here yet. Then we have the layers window, and the layers might be a bit difficult to understand first, but they are basically different layers on top of each other. So if we make multiple layers and we have one object in first layer and the other object in the other layer, they basically can't collide with each other. So they are basically in the different, on different layer. But if it sounds difficult to understand right now, you don't need to worry, because it will become more simpler once we start to use them, and you will see all the ways you can use the layers in the game. Then finally we have up here we have few useful tools. Well, first we have the menu option. Usually you don't have to get anything from here. Well, maybe the asset store if you want to download or buy some assets to use in the game. But one good thing to know here is the view, and here's the bars option. And here you can see all the bars, well, basically the windows that we have here. So if you, for example, accidentally delete the project bar or window there, then you can get it back right from here. And it will open here, but you can put it right back there where it was. Then we have the save icon. We haven't made any changes yet, so we can't press it yet. Then there is the undo and redo buttons. Then we have the play button, and this will basically open the game in the separate window. Well, currently we have nothing in the game, so the window will be also empty. And finally we have the layout one and event sheet tabs right here. And the event sheet is the place where we will be making all the logic for the game. And well, there's something written about it and one example how it will look. But for now, it's enough for you to know where you can find the event sheet. And yeah, well, one good thing to know here is also that if you close it, you can just reopen it right here on the project window. Same with the layout. You can get it and you can reorganize this however you want. So for now, that's everything we need to know of the editor. But I will give you one last test before we stop the video right here. I want you to try to change the background color of this layout. And for a tip, I can say that you can find it on the layer 0's properties. I will give you a small time window to do that, and when you're done, you can just continue the video. Okay, were you able to do that? If not, don't worry, I will show it to you, and then you will know how to do it. Basically, we just want to press this layer 0 to be inactive, and here are the layer properties, all of those, and here you can find background color. And if we press it, it opens a window where we can choose a color for the background, and then we choose whatever color we want and press enter, and then the background color will change. Yeah, that's everything for now. In the next episode we will start to actually build the game, but for now, thanks for watching and see you next time.